Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video. Sorry for maybe baiting you a little bit with that last one, the remake.
Honest in its emotion.
But we're gonna be playing a little Morgana jungle here against a Nunu. Aim does for
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Nunu speed could be nice, but I'm gonna take the percent max health victory.
I have seen liars choose virtue,
that could be okay.
and I have seen the divine.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Today I will see a Yordle sneeze.
Okay. So basically when you're playing Morgana jungle, you're just trying to like hard farm your jungle. Usually want to start raptors without a leash, or you can go wolves as well if you want to path a little differently.
With every step I forge my
I think
own
pathing bot side's fine though. We just love our W. Go boom. And the AoE on this clears the camp real quick.
I would cut off my wings if there was steel strong enough.
And so our passive heals us for 18% of the damage we do to monsters, which keeps us really healthy in the jungle here. Just get this down to 600 smite. Pop a pot. I don't really want to like chase, but I'm glad we got his stuff out.
Do not conflate darkness with evil.
Normally I'd want to smite the big Krug here, but obviously we're not gonna just be letting Sin steal our stuff. No one will risk that.
My claws are a badge of honor.
Now ideally, what we want to do is actually put a second point into W so we can clear this a little bit faster. Make it through these camps. We're a little behind from the Singe thing. Okay, Nunu's top, so he's not going to invade us. So we're actually safe to just go for this. You can see as I turn my Q, we're at 3 seconds, and then boom, it goes down to 2 seconds. Which you might be like, oh, that's just how time works. But just the reset's a little small. But our W gets a 5% cooldown reduction every time our passive goes off. So every time our W ticks and deals damage to something, or anytime our Q lands, we get a reduction on our W cooldown. So every time it's like flashing, that's it going down. Okay. Already finished that one. We could maybe look at gank though.
Lose sight of the life below.
Okay, is there any sort of angle here? I'm not seeing it. Go boots and a dark seal. Get a control word.
I prefer an honest sinner over
And we
a
just
righteous
clear again.
liar.
I need to turn my music down, so.
An ally has been slain.
Looks like something crazy happened in a couple seconds, but only so much we can do about that. Not a very high tempo jungler. Mostly just farm. Take the easy plays, and then we scale up to be kind of a monster. Once we get 6, the ganks are really good.
My wings are heavy, but not as heavy.
See, we can actually have 2 W's going at once. Pretty nice.
Only death can break my bones. And I am immortal.
I don't like to play for grubs. Who's on this? Oh? Not going?
I chose my shackles.
Where's this guy? Should be able to stay really healthy on rings one more time. Okay, smoke one.
Some pray to
That guy.
Triple kill.
Ooh, okay, this fight's going pretty well. Tricky with the minions here, trying to find the angle. There we go. He bopped. Let's go. What is that, Kaisa? Man, good shot. Well, that was a very random play to break out, but glad it happened. And so our W also does bonus damage based on a target's missing health. So when they're lower health, they do more. So it does up to 170% increased damage once they hit the lowest threshold.
bring out so
There we
many
go.
emotions.
We're getting pretty close here to finishing out this clear, and then we'll buy. Might get our lost chapter. I haven't really thought too much about what my items are going to be this game. I don't know if I've actually played Morgana Jungle since this season started, so I haven't used the new items in Jungle yet. We might just try to scale, like going with like the mana stuff, like Seraphs and Rod. That could be good. I don't know. I'll have to think about it, but let's start off with the tier.
I move with mortals while she languishes with her lofty ideas.
So I guess we'll just we'll rush a Seraphs here. Maybe not Rod of Ages. I don't know how much that'll actually help us. Because we know we want a Seraphs, we know we want a Rabadons. We know we'll want a Zonya's probably. And then Shadow Flame is also a really high synergy item. We're our team's only AP, so we're definitely gonna go for the flat. The other thing is, it makes our damage crit on low health enemies, and our W gets a huge increase to damage on a low health enemy. So that already increased damage is gonna crit. Help me. You wanna make a move here?
To love is to be bound.
Do. He's probably on grubs right now, if I'm gonna be honest. Oh wait. Oh, that's Yasuo. Okay. That a bit.
Not all light is a gift. Just vibing. Just vibing. Yeah, it's my first like real game of the day because we had the remake. We maybe could have put in a little more work there if we thought. We're sitting on a lot of gold. I was hoping my black shield was gonna be big enough to maybe help my guy make a play in the Nunu or something, but didn't go exactly how we wanted it to. But not the worst. Farming quick. Let's actually try to grab this scuttle before we die. And then we'll have our item, which is nice. We'll still need a little time to stack up, but it stacks quicker once it's like already completed, so than just the tier component. I don't want to sit in the river though, because Nunu like might want to like snowball his way to it, right? Oh, he's dead. Nice. Just important to black shield the person that we think is more likely to get knocked up. Oh, okay, it's gonna get through there. The problem. Oh. Nice. Pretty easy game. What though? Black shield so he can't flip us away from our tower. Leave Yon to die. We're owned. This we can't afford.
Has destroyed a turret.
What's it called? Magi.
See the world in black and white.
We'll just keep doing our little thing. Also, red smite is kind of nice for us because, again, our W does more damage when they're low, right? So having something to proc like damage at the beginning kind of helps us get to our thing we're trying to do.
Justice is a lie of the powerful.
Double kill.
Oh, our Dark Harvest procs are also going to crit once we get our Shadow Flame. Actually, I think that's like sleeper, like OP. I'm gonna like it's actually a really high synergy item that people don't think about. Because they're mostly thinking about like support Morgana. Like everybody knows that like Zhonya's is a really big synergy. Because you can ult and then you can stall for the stun to actually land.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
And those kinds of things are always going to be a big play. Stuff like Cannon, stuff like Lilia. They show like being able to flash in, do a big circle ult, and then Zhonya's this reliable playstyle. When you're playing support, you've got the support item in your inventory. Ideally, you're going to have control wards. You might even want the warding item. I know a lot of people don't like to build it. See, you don't have the same like item slots. So it can be hard to itemize for some of these other things here. But Shadow Flame? You carry Morgana? I think it's OP. That is just one shot.
Pain must be felt.
He one has teleport. So I'm not gonna bother shoving wave. We're just gonna go to my camps. We're getting huge. Look at how much damage we're doing to this guy. Might even start doing the next camp already. Level 11, huge spike. But if you don't know how strong a full AP Morgana is, like this is catching off guard because you're more used to seeing support Morgana. My R, it's an 80% ratio on the initial hit. It doesn't even point click. It's just click. Here we go. So we'll build into that next. 1300 away.
Nothing makes you feel alive like knowing you might die.
Yeah. Oh, we could have went for Magi's, but I kind of really want to get my pen. But so that's 80% on the initial part, which is not bad. And then once the chains finish, they do another 80%. So 160% ratio on ult, pretty big. Like that's like comparable to like a Nico R. And like I'm sure you've seen how much damage that thing can do. Just pick that up. In the point of the game where we can sort of just take enemy camps. Oh, this is gone. Sad. I build a wicked way over this wall.
My wings are bound, but my soul flies. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Oh, I caught it. And it's my movement speed. Looking for Camille? Oh, I didn't find her. Let me press the W down. Should just kill. Yeah, she's down. Pop that guy. I'm dead. Damn, you got a little greedy. Stop looking at the respawn timers. But I mean, first death of the game at 19 minutes, not too shabby. We got a quick 12 KP before that happened. Kog'Maw's popping off. Honestly, pretty good game. Pretty good game. Gotta remember to hit my arm. Kind of cold. I mean, probably get a jacket after this game. Just sitting here kind of holding up with my arms all tight. I'm not moving around very much. It's kind
kind of tricky to
Enemy double kill.
move my hands off
An enemy
UWR at
has
the
been
moment.
slain.
Onward through this
It's too tricky with the minions. Couldn't find the next like Q. It's pretty tanky. I guess I just didn't find the right combo. Ooh, Eternal's coming, so we'll leave the way for him.
Shadows.
We're getting really close to our shadow flame.
Once I thought the air above was sweet.
Yeah.
No.
Honestly, my W is also really good at
An
ratio.
enemy has been slain.
Even though it's only 17%, that doesn't seem like a lot, right? It procs every second for 5 seconds. And sometimes you can get 2 of them down at a time. So you go 5 times 17? What is that? That's 5 times 20 is 100, and then 5 times 3 is 15, so it's an 85% AP ratio.
An ally has been slain.
That's kind of crazy.
Killing spree. An ally has been slain.
Like 85's,
An enemy
that is nothing to scoff at. And that's before it does the damage amplification. Like, this thing will just
destroyed
execute
a
people.
turret.
Scales so hard. And you start thinking like, oh, hitting the reset.
Your
So if
team
you
has
hit your double
destroyed
on
a
like
turret.
multiple people, you know, where you are, because your procs of your ult will also like lower your W cooldown.
I don't
It's just any ability that heals you. And all of your abilities heal you based on the damage they do to
Has destroyed a
like
turret.
medium and up size monsters, large minions, meaning cannon minions and super minions,
An
or
enemy has been
champions.
slain.
So
Double kill.
any of those will lower that W cooldown and make it
Double
maybe
kill.
feasible to get a second W.
Shut down.
So you take 80%, you double that. You get 160% AP ratio. We're just gonna win the game here.
Aced.
Actually, nobody's alive. Lulu can put in a little work with her W, I guess. I'm gonna secure the dragon because I'm already over here. This is pretty free.
Your torment.
Got our item in base. And so that's before any of the amplification. It's like in an ideal world. The absolute like peak of the damage you could get. We'll go ahead and build towards Sonya's because we are getting carried.
My
This is
sister
just make it
cauterized her wound
a
in
little bit of
holy
insurance to
fire.
make sure the game
Mine
continues to go well. Absolute ideal world, it's gonna be 160%. We'll pretend like they were already on low health somehow and didn't die. 170% increase. Almost doubling it. Wow, I thought I was overshooting that. Still outran it. Okay, Kog'Maw is still alive. I thought he got picked for a second. I'm coming up behind this guy. That's rough. We got split up that fight. Up a little bit off of the
Destroyed an
Raptors.
inhibitor.
Can we drink?
Righteousness. A splinter
So slow.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Cosmo, we should just win. Bruh, if we don't actually have it for this next snowball. But Morgana has some of the best siege in the game. You have range, wave clear. You've got the longest range version of these like linear skill shots. Load. I probably should have saved that anyway, so. We root this guy so he can't hit the Cosmo. We smite so we can outrun his arm. Alright, that's a GG. So if you ever autofill jungle, Morgana's a really easy one to pick up, honestly. I highly recommend it if you're not a jungle main.